Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video, before we start our concept, I would like to fix a small box which I mentioned our previous video. I just put a small text and I don't want you to miss how to fix our problem. The problem is when we try to log in our admin page, so we obviously have a cookie, but the cookie is empty because we didn't log in yet, we didn't authorize yet. So when it comes this section null, we try to convert to datetime our null object. So that's why we having an error. So we to solve this section, we're going to have a null check. Okay, let's cut this section and let's create a claim section here and control V. I don't need the value. This is our claim. We're going to check first if it's claim null or not. Guys, if this claim null, it's easy, we're going to return failed. Now our problem is fixed. Now, if it's not null, obviously we are here. So we able to convert our value to date and time. So now it's working. Okay, let's control S, save everything. Now let's start creating our user section. Okay, before start it, I'm going to create our button in our layer section. Let's go to the user admin views, share it, layout. Perfect. Let's go down side. Let's copy this contact section. Control V. Let's change everything. Okay, area is admin. Controller is, I'm gonna give a controller name which is admin. The action name is get user list. And let's change it to the person. I hope there is a icon which is named bb-person. If it's not, I'm gonna go to website of Bootstrap, I'm gonna find the icon and I'm going to implement it. This is going to be user list and let's control S. Let's go and have a quick look our layouts page. If we like the design, how it looks like, then we create controller, guys. Alright, I'm waiting to my page open. Yep, password is password12 star star. Alright, this is our user list section. Perfect, it's here. When I click it, it's not working because we didn't create our user list and admin controller yet. Let's close it now. Close the views controller. Let's create a new controller which is going to be empty and the name is going to be admin controller. Perfect. Before start, let's copy our attributes. So we authorized and we assign this section is going to belong to admin section. Okay, admin area. Let's add our user manager, private read only user manager for app users. Oops. Alright, implemented. User manager. I will do everything same as before. I create all codes in our controller for the first. Then I'm going to take them all step by step to the service layer. Okay. Let's make it asynchronous. Wrapping with the task. Here we go. Alright. So, first of all, we need to find our user list. Let's find them all. user list await user manager dot users dot to list async. So we have all users in our hand. Now, what I need for the next? We need to create mapping here. When we get our user list here, let me show you. Hold on, user list dot. Let's type first or default. So we have a user list here. Let me show you. Var test. This is our one of user. So we have, oops, we have here app user. So app user has a lot of property, and we don't need all of them. So what is our um, what was our way? If you remember in our first lessons, we always do a view model to show relevant data to user. So let's create our view model. Then we're going to come back here again and we continue. Let me delete it. Let's go into the layer identity view models. Add new class user view model. Control RG. Let's make it public. So all I need, guys, I need a username. Let's make a property string username, and I need email as well, and I need, let's create an iList string user roles. I need user roles, and also I need user claims. Public iList let's give a name user claims. Gets it. All right. So roles normally cannot be null. I'm gonna make it not. Oops, my bad. Sorry guys, not typing not null. What is the problem here? We cannot assign. Okay, let's type it. It might be null. It's alright. And it can be null as well. Username cannot be null. So why is that? No, this is not what I'm doing. Let me see the other. Yeah, I'm going this type of editing. Okay, my bad guys. Okay, let's go back. This is not null. Let's type the same here, and okay, and the claim can be null, but the other sections cannot be null. Okay, let's save it. Our view model is ready. Let's close it now. Close them now. Is there one thing? Do we need to close? Admin observer now. Close. Admin controller, about controller, close. Okay, perfect. So we have a user list here. Let's add here mapper private I read only I mapper. Let's add this parameter to our constructor. Here we go. Now we need to assign every model. Await, sorry, mapper dot map list app user list. here we go. So we have our list app user. Should I do iList? Yeah, it's alright, no problem. We can do iList or list, it doesn't matter. We can use this as well. Okay, now let's try to touch all users one by one. I'm gonna use for alright, and I'm going to user list dot count. So we're going to touch every user step by step, guys. Let's find our, first of all, let's find the roles. User role, just type roles, await user manager get roles async user list view model I. Yeah, so as you can see, this is roles, so it comes plural, so we able to find all roles to related users comes from our for. Okay, so we have a iList string here. Then we can use a list view model I dot, what was the name of our roles users? Oh, where is our roles? We should have, oh, the problem here, this is the problem, we need to map to user view model. Alright, now we have user view model. The problem is we're going to use user list, perfect, and user list view model I dot user roles equal to user roles. We assigned the user roles to our user roles in our view model. I told too much user roles, I know, guys, but this is how we supposed to do. Let's find the user claims now. User claims, await user claim any, sorry, user manager dot, let's type claims get users, get claims async. Yeah, now we have claims to the related user. Let's assign this as well. User list view model for number I dot user claims equal to user claims. All done. As you can see, it comes iList claim. So we created our user list view model iList claim. So we can use equal operator. Now our users have their roles and claims together. Perfect. Let's control D. And as a final, we're going to return our user list view model to our view. Let's save it. Is there any other information do we need to return? It seems this is, I guess this is enough. Let's create our view, and I'm not gonna get the, I'm gonna change the name. What was the name that we used in our layout? Let me have a, I guess get user list. It must be get user list. Alright, let's use this one. Add view. This is gonna be Razor view. I'm gonna use a layout page. Admin view shared. Okay, this is going to below admin and create. Waiting. How many minutes have been done? 14 minutes. It's alright, we still have time. Let's finalize this user listing user section at least. Okay, let's add our model list user vModel. Did we already add our um, import? Yeah, we already added, so that's why we're able to find it. Alright, let's delete it now. I'm gonna copy one of our table from our previous pages. So I'm gonna go get the service. Yeah, service is okay. Let's the service list. Let's copy all of them. We will need them all. Why it's white color user vModel. It's interesting. Uh, okay, we will understand. If there is a problem, we couldn't reach our properties. Let's leave it like that. This is user list, and this section return the dashboard. So this is active users. Let's say username, email, and roles, claims. We don't need the fifth one. Username, email, roles, and claims. Let's delete this one as well. So item dot not coming up. It must be a problem here. Let's have a look. Our model. I'm gonna delete it. User model. Yeah. Let's. What's happening? Let's cut this. Go to view import and edit. Yep, perfect. Let's save it. Here we go. We add our user model. Now item dot user oops, sorry, user name, email here. But this is roles, right? So we assigning all the time just one role. That's why I'm going to just add user roles dot first or default. If my scenario allows me to add more than one role assigned to a user, so I wouldn't able to use this first or default, but this time we can use it. Let's change this user claims, and this is I'm gonna use the same this one. Yep, perfect. Not that one. Okay. And user claims can be null. Actually cannot be null, but leave it like that. It's no problem. Just put this mark here and get rid of this green error. Okay. So we have all of our properties. We don't need any add button and roles claims. Okay. But we can add some logic here. Yeah, we going to bring our user claims here. Let me have a look our controller. Let's start first. Let's put a breakpoint here and let's see what kind of information we have. And we can improve our controller and methods after all. Let's start and see what we have now. Get user list, properties is done. Hopefully it is going to work and we're able to see all the users. recorded in our database. Password 12 star star. Let's click the user list. Oh my god. Of course, we forgot to add our automapper. We're doing mapping, but we forgot to add our service. Let's go to automapper identity. This is user section, right? User edit mapper. Let's edit here app user to user view model. Control S. Try one more time. Where is my view? Dashboard index view in browser. Hopefully it will open right now. Password 12 star star. How many minutes? 21 minutes. Alright. Oh my god. Wrong email address. Of course. Test video lesson. Password 12 star star. Yep, here we go. Let's click the user list. As you can see, guys, our user, email, roles, and claims. In this section, I'm going to put a button here, and I'm just thinking, no, I'm going to keep the name here, claim name, admin observer expired date, just the name. I'm not gonna keep the date, and I'm going to put a button here, and we will able to activate and deactivate. How actually we can't. I'm not gonna use the activating. Um, I'm going to add a button which is for extend the expire date for the future. Okay, let's close this page now. We're done here. Let's do step by step. So, and I'm going to add a section here if there is no claims. So I want my application type here. There is no claim because the empty spot seems very ugly. Okay, let's close it now. Let's go to layout. I mean, user list page. Okay, let's type here now. If is the item, yeah, item dot if it's null, else if it's not null, I'm going to use directly what we have, but if it's null, I'm going to type here user does not have claim. Perfect. And I'm going to use this user roles dot value. No, not that one. User roles. This is roles. Sorry, I'm going to use the claim dot value or value type. No, just type. Yeah, just type. So let's see one more time within browser, because I want my application to show me just name of the claim, not the date. 12 star star. Oops. What is the problem now? Null exception. Of course we have a null exception because we use this section for wrong place. Okay. The thing is, it's not for the role. Yeah, we used the wrong place. Okay, let's copy this section and paste. Let's get this section for here. So we have a value now. Now let's copy this user claim. Alright. If it's null, it's alright. Anything else? And this is a role section, so we don't need any use if else. It's our role section. Must be work now. Let's try one more time. The main problem was we used our roles for the wrong place. Okay, the super admin user doesn't have a claim, and the member admin observer expired date. Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna add a button here. We able to extend our claim now. Let's minimize it. Let's add here a button. I am going to copy from one of my other sections. For example, service list. Is that the one? What I need? This is edit. Let's get edit. By the way, let's change to extend. Claims extend. Claim extend. Okay. And we need another button here. So admin service, no, controller is admin. The action, let's give a name of an action for the potential action. Extend claim. Okay. The root ID. Do I need a root ID? No, I don't think so. Let's delete it. Okay, class button warning, edit. Okay, we're going to use a if block here. If, sorry, so it is going to work if we have a claim, right? So if user claims first of default, yeah, this is the claim, yep. If it's not null, we're going to be able to add an extension to our claim. So this is going to be warning. Is it going to be warning? But before that, we need another if logic here. If item user claim first of default dot value. Obviously, we need to convert to date and time. Convert to date time. Date time dot now. What is the problem here? This is not null, no problem. Okay, if our claim valid, actually it's if it's not, let's say if it's not valid, if it's not valid, we will see a button which is a red color. Yep. And extend for example 5 days. Let's make it warning. I'm not outline. No, I'm just gonna use a normal warning. Okay. Anything else? And what if not? Let's say user has valid claim. Should I do with button type again? No, it's alright. Let's leave it like that. And what if it's null? Let's type else here. So it cannot be null because every user has to have a claim. Just type here just in case. I'm not gonna I don't want my application crash. User doesn't have any claim. User doesn't have any claim. Yeah, actually our this is the claim section, right? This is the claim section. Okay. Any claim. Yeah, our admin doesn't have any claim, so we have to use this else section. Okay, claim section. I guess it's done. User valid claim. Okay, let's see how it's going to be, how it's going to look like. How many minutes been done? 32. It's, it's going to be a quite long video, but I want to finish it. Alright, let's go to user list. User has a valid claim, user doesn't have any claim. Okay, let's change our claim date manually from SQL and let's see if it's working or not. I'm gonna make it claim status, but it must. It's a much more reasonable name than the extent. Let's go to plumbing, tables, user claims, edit tab to 100 rows, and let's make it 02, so it's not valid anymore. Let's refresh it. Here we go. Extend for 5 days. But I still have this one. Why I have this section? Let's go back our coding. This is the problem, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use an else section here. Probably it will work now. Let's hot reload. Yep, it's working. Extend for 5 days. Perfect. When I clicked it, obviously we need to code them all first. Our extension method will work and our user will have more day to access our admin page. Okay, I would like to finish this lesson here, and next lesson we're going to continue with the finalize this extend method. And is there anything left should we do in identity library? I guess we did the logout, right? Let me have a look again. Yeah, we already did our logout section. Probably identity API will be finished, guys. Alright, let's finish this lesson here and see you on next lesson. Take care of yourself. See you later. Bye bye.